Hello winners, it's Ivan here. We are just wrapping up the first week of the US election and US dollar is falling, the stock market is rising, despite we have no clear president, lawsuits and a delay in the results. That might actually be a pointing pin for the rest of this year, and if you look into the reasons, it might actually give you a good direction for the rest of the year. So in this video, I'm going to give you my trading plan for next week, but also looking a bit further, and I will also try to do it a bit better format this time to see if you like that instead. I would also say that trading Forex is risky and not appropriate for everyone. Past performance is not indicative of future results. What has happened in the past doesn't need to happen in the future. Don't risk money you can't afford to lose. This video is only for education purposes and no financial advice. So let's go into the dollar pairs that I wanted to do for you and something extra. Okay, let's go. And if you're wondering, this is not a political view channel, this is a Forex channel. So let's get to the Forex instead. For Australian dollar, US dollar, I am thinking straightforward, straight up, straight out of the gates. I'm hoping something like this is going to happen. And then we're just going to continue up until heaven. But I am thinking, okay, cool. We have plan A. Plan A is basically just straight out of the books, straight up. So if you're new to my channel, new to my system, I use price action and I use pivot points. This is weekly pivot points. For weekly pivot points, there is a target for buyers, there's a target for sellers. There's a selling area and there's a buy area. These green ones, green is buy area for buyers. So I'm thinking, if I'm a buyer, I want price to be here. So if price comes down to, let's give it a try, 71.80, I'm willing to buy it. But in this market conditions, I don't think personally this is going to be on plan A, because we're going to go higher. We are in a fast market. We also have high impact news, as in the US election. So I think we're going to go higher without any major pullbacks. But if it does happen, it's just 90 pips down, and I'm ready to take it up again if it happens. So let's go. This is my box. I said on Wednesday, if it breaks up, I'm going to buy, and I have bought ever since. So we had some range on Friday. That's okay. I will still wait for it to go higher. Are you a seller? You cannot sell it now. You have to have a low, lower high, low, lower high. So 2 lower highs before you can sell. That means price will be closer to 72. That might also be where buyers kicks in again. So currently, I don't see very good selling opportunity for Australian dollar, US dollar. I also said something about COT. COT report isn't something that is very interesting at the moment because it was pre-election. So right now, I said on Wednesday, if it breaks up, I'm buying. So here we have my entry. Here we have my entry, and I'm just basically waiting for a new entry here. I'm thinking maybe up to 2028 is okay for the first week, but I'm really hoping for end of December deck. So end of 2020. I think that's when the uptrend will end. So let's go. We also have COVID. We also have lockdowns. That might send dollar strengthening, not so bearish, so it should be, but still enough. If you're a seller, you still need low before you can sell again. And I don't know if you get the reversal, and if it does come down to, give or take, 1800, I am going to buy it back up again. Okay, for pound, it is a bit more weaker, but still, it did break above 130.60, which was my price on Wednesday. Cool, good. Then I'm thinking every pullback is a reason to buy. So up to 33. This is also Brexit, so I don't know if that's going to send it down. Okay, so I'm a bit question mark on pound. Dollar is definitely weak, so I won't put all my money in this one. But as you know, you can also lose money, so beware, be careful. I'm thinking up, I'm thinking up there, and then I'm thinking maybe coming down to 30.60 again for a new buy, potentially, but I don't think so. New Zealand dollar, US dollar. I'm thinking up. And I'm thinking all those, see those, all those things here? Entries, entries, entries. That's a new entry. So I'm just waiting for this low to become a new higher high and then pull back and then just continue higher up to 96. If it does come down to 67.23, I'm much more willing and able to buy it. But as you know, I hope for the best, right? This is another box that I created. So a break up below this box of around 31 creates a sell. Creates a sell. As long as we're bearish, I am still going to sell the US dollar on all those dollar pairs, as long as we are still bearish or bullish on the other pairs. And so far 28.50 is maybe for the week, but I also think that since it just went lower than the target, I'm thinking, cool, we're just going to go lower. But if it then comes up to 31.50, I'm also thinking, that's just a better price. That's just a better opportunity. But I don't think it's going to happen. So I think that is plan B. This is plan A. Gold. Gold, many people ask for gold. So what have I said? I have set gold up for a very long time. It is now breaking out the range. It's now increasing in velocity. I'm also seeing that we have potentially a buy zone around 1925, sorry. No, yeah. Above that a bit. So let's say 1930 and then all the way up to 2000. But I also think 2000 is a bit too short, so I think we're going higher by the end of the year. So, and if every pullback is an opportunity to buy up. For US oil, I'm thinking 133. I don't know how the election really affects all of this, but I have seen that it doesn't necessarily always go well. So since there is, are they going to cut? How is the growth doing in the world? Lockdown. Question mark, question mark, question mark. That could also send the dollar down. US oil down. And I think that's it. I'm also going to give you a ride today. So USD NOK. What is happening here? That was break out of the box from the election. So every opportunity is a sell. Also down on the 15, if you're a scalper, you're like thinking, cool. So support and resistance, we can do that. Cool. Then we do that, nothing, that, oh, nice. And then a new high. Then we need a new low. So basically sell there, basically sell there, and basically sell, can we also say sell there? So we have a couple opportunities here. Every single pullback. That kind of didn't, but okay, cool. Then maybe a new high, then you stop, and then you start selling again. Just 15 minutes support and resistance. On the other hand, I'm thinking it could go up to, I don't want it to do, but it can do that, up to 930, and then down to 8.9. Straightforward, nothing else, you're good. Then I'm going to touch into a couple of pairs that we don't necessarily see so many times, but many people ask for. And I say, this is a range, this is a range. There is no market. Okay, no market here. It doesn't trend. And with the amazing news flows on Eurodollar this week, I wouldn't even bet. Okay, so I'm just going to leave that out. Another one that I would leave out is Euro New Zealand. This week has been a range as well, so why would I care? And ever since the result is, it hasn't really moved that many pips. So EG, and EN, I wouldn't even care. I would just say range, cool. Though for the yen pairs, I am saying this ones might be not so nice to trade because they're not trending. But Euro yen, kind of, I would just wait for this one to rise. I think it's because of lockdown. It's not really bullish at the moment. That is the range. It hasn't really broken above it yet, so I'm just waiting for it to happen. Please give it to me. So Euro yen target of 123.60, above 136. No, that's GJ. So for GJ, above 136.30, I will buy it, but it's not there yet. So 136 137.30, and I'm going up to 137.80 minimally at least. And then New Zealand dollar has been way more bullish, but came down on Friday. That's a good buy. Yes. So I would really like that low. So coming down to weekly buy zone. Didn't really take it, but if it does go a bit lower, I'm cool with that. And then we're good. But that's maybe the only one of these ones so far. Euro yen, sideways, not so much anymore. Pound yen, not so much yet. Australian dollar yen is also a good one. That's a good one. And I'm thinking we're just going to go up from here. Up to 76.40. I talk too fast. I know. But do you know what I'm going to tell you? Very straightforward. Dollar weakness, yen weakness, hopefully. Gold strength, US oil weakness. And as long as we trade lower on USDCAD and higher on euro dollar, for example, I'm going to trade it. And the moment it turns bearish, I am out of there, gone, as you never saw me before. Okay? So, and then I have 50 pips to stop loss. And then I add trades maybe every day, multiple times a day. Okay? Very aggressively trading at the moment. On the other side, don't risk more than 1% per trade. Don't lose more than 5% a month. Even though I said aggressively, I'm not talking 10%. I'm not talking 20%. I have my strategy, I have my system, I have rules. And I will still make money. And by the end of this year, I hope to make tons of pips. I don't know how many pips I'm thinking of. Can I maybe make 10,000? That's my goal. Let's say 10,000. So goal of 10,000. Oops, that was wrong. So goal of 10,000. That is combined in all orders. That is not just one pair, but that's all my orders. Hopefully. We shall see by the end of the year what I make. Okay, cool. Then I would say that I hope you like this. Please smash the like button, because if this was a good webinar for you, I hope that it was. The other thing is I'm going to be live tomorrow at 19:30 GMT+2 Paris time, if you wondered, 19:30 in the evening. And you can join along and we can have some fun and we can make some trade plans on your currency pairs. So until then, don't risk money going for lose. You can lose money in Forex and you can win a lot. So make sure that you know what you're doing. Okay, cool. Boom. See ya.